Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today is Thursday the 11th of June 2024. My name is Dan Kita from Thailand. In this video, I'd like to talk about the true Dhamma in Buddhism for the people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who wants to end suffering and attain nirvana life, you have to listen to me only because I'm Brahman in Thailand. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain nirvana life. I'm ready. But are you ready? It's up to you. The word Prarahant means a perfect person who has realized as it really is and has attained nirvana. Dhamma was taught by the Buddha can solve all problems, not just temporarily but forever. If you want to end suffering permanently, you must attain nirvana this life. Achieving nirvana is the end of all suffering because there is no cause to be born anymore. To Dhamma in Buddhism doesn't have its special code. There are only the truth that everyone can understand. Buddhism does not teach us to solve life problem and not teach to let go when we are suffering. The cause of suffering is we are misunderstanding. We believe that this is our true self, so we attach to everything in this world. Then we will suffer. Can you understand me? The ultimate goal of studying in Buddhism is to attain nirvana only. It's not just about wanting to know what the Buddha taught. Then you will suffer again. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. When you listen to me, you must consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain the nirvana. I said this is not an exaggeration. I said it. This is not an exaggeration. Can you understand me? Basically, you must first understand what the Buddha taught. The Buddha taught Dhamma only. Dhamma is the true nature of reality that has no name in any official language. Dhamma is not a human being. Dhamma is not an animal. Dhamma is not an object. Therefore, Dhamma doesn't mean anything according to the meaning of the official language as we believe it. I said this, that is so weird, because you have never heard someone say climbing before. Understand me? When you listen to me, you must be broad-minded to listen and without prejudice to me if you want to end off our suffering. In reality, no one suffers, no one is happy because our true self doesn't really exist. What you see now doesn't mean a man who is walking. It doesn't mean a man who is speaking. You see the way he sits, you see the way you see. You never use the language, say to yourself, I'm seeing a man who is walking. I'm seeing a man who is speaking. I want to show you. Let's take a look. Topic to speak in this video. In everyday life, you never use the language, say to yourself, but you cannot realize your thoughts. Wow! Oh, why did I say that? Because you have never heard someone say it like me before. The story in this talk is suitable for the people who have the most freedom. I believe that you are a smart person who can understand in this talk. Topic to speak in this video, I say, in every life, you never use the language, say to yourself, but you cannot realize your thought. in every life. When you are alone, you never use the language, say to yourself, I'm a man. When you are alone, you never use the language, say to yourself, I'm a man. I'm a man. I have one head. I have two eyes, two ears. I want to walk. I want to turn right. I want to stop. You never use the language, say to yourself, but you do it naturally. Can you understand me? You never use the language, say to yourself, I'm a man, I have one head, I have two eyes, two ears, I want to walk. You never use the language, say to yourself, I want to walk. I want to stop. I want to do like this. But you do it naturally. You never use the language, say to yourself, I want to walk. I want to sing a song. The young one, that was the young one. Oh, I'm tired. Don't look so sad. I know it's no word. Oh, ไม่น่าร้องเลยอยู่เฉยๆปลอดภัยสุดจะได้ไม่ต้องท้ายเหนื่อยร้อน You do it naturally. You do everything in every life naturally without using the language. Say to yourself, if you can realize yourself, that means you are wise. You will find the utmost wisdom in Buddhism instead of false suffering. I want to say, meditation and meditation and you were taught to believe this is meditation, and this is walking meditation or mindfulness training. You were taught to believe this is walking meditation. In Thailand, it's called เดินจงกรม When you do like this, you were taught to believe this is walking meditation or mindfulness training. When you do like this, in Thailand, it's called เดินจงกรม เดินจงกรม Can you understand me? In Thailand, it's called when you do like this. This is เดินจงกรม In English, it's called walking meditation or mindfulness training. You know, mindfulness training and meditation cannot solve that problem. When you do like this or like this, this is just the body posture of human. It doesn't mean walking meditation. It doesn't mean mindfulness training because you have never heard someone say like me before. Let's take a look. I have something to show you. I have something to show you. Ba, meow, ba, meow, ba. As soon as you see this, you see the way you see the way it is. You never use the language. I'm seeing a cat. I say this, that is sound weird because you have never heard someone say like before. What you see now around here, you see naturally without using the language. Say to yourself, I'm seeing blah 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 blah. I'm seeing blah 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 blah. I'm seeing blah 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 blah. I'm seeing blah blah blah. Because what you see over here now in every life, it doesn't have the language to say. It's natural. It's natural. It doesn't have the language to say. I want to say what you see over here around here is blah 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 blah. I say this and it sounds weird in the same way. As soon as you hear meow meow meow, you hear the way you hear. It doesn't mean cat voice. And in the same way, as soon as you hear bah bah, it doesn't mean a goat voice. Doesn't mean a goat voice. In the same way, as soon as you see this, you see the way you see, or you see the way you see it. You never use the language. Say to yourself, now I'm seeing a goat, and a goat say, oh, a goat say, I'm tired. A goat say, bah แบะกูเหนื่อยเลยไอ้เหี้ยลองดังa goat a pet say แบะ a pet say แบะ and a male say meow 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 oh I'm tired someone help me please กูโคตรเหนื่อยแล้ว you know the story in this talk I want you to understand about being aware of what you are thinking or realization of your thought. This is the best way to avoid suffering. Can you understand me? If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video and consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it and finally you will have opportunity to attain a nice life. I have something to show you. Why you are seeing this? Why you are seeing this? You see naturally. You never use the language, say to yourself, I'm seeing a bottle of water, and in the same way, if you want to rotate this screw cap, you never use the language, say to yourself, I want to rotate this screw cap, and I rotate to the left to open. No, you do it naturally without using the language, say to yourself, I want to open this screw cap by rotate to the left to open, but you do it naturally without using the language, say to yourself, I'm a man, I want to open this screw cap by rotate to the left to open. I said this in Southwest because you have never heard someone say like me before. You know, the story in this talk, as I told you, I want you to understand. Realization of your thought or being aware of what you are thinking. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, the best way until you can realize your thought. Realize your thought is very easy. It doesn't mean practice. For example, if you want to move from here to there, can you realize your thought? Oh, you want to do like this? If you can do that, that means you are right. And then you want to stop. Can you realize your thought? And then you want to walk and want to turn left. Can you realize your thought? You walk naturally. You never use the language. Say to yourself, I want to walk. I want to stop. I want to turn right. I want to sit down. I want to stand up. But you do it naturally. You do everything in every life naturally without using the language, say to yourself. But you never use the language, say to yourself. In the same way, you cannot realize your thought. If you can do that, that means you are right. Finally, you will have opportunity to attain a nice life. Nothing more to say than this. Peace, blind mind.